We are going to give you guys a strong 30 minutes. This is what we're working on. We've got the wells of the glass pack mufflers in place, right? On for the tail. Because remember, I'm not going past this. I'm not going all the way to the end of the car. Mine are stopping about here in the middle of the car. That will make it louder. Longer the pipe, the quieter the car is. So I'm not only going loud with glass pack, I'm going loud with short pipes too. The trick, see, with everything being round, I'm fine. Unlike with the traditional muffler that's there, those are magnaflows because they're oval. You know, if you're one, you don't have to weld those. You can just use the belts. But if you do weld them, it matters because it's flat. But this is cylinder, so it doesn't, as far as the back is concerned, or the front. But what does matter is the second, whatever your second weld is, because these weld to not weld, but they attach to the top of the car. What I'm gonna do is use those zip ties that have a T at the top, stick it in the hole in the car, and zip that button on the bottom that you generally use for wheel wells. But we'll see how that works. If it doesn't, I'll come up with something else. My welding has been suspect, but good enough. This hasn't been flap disc down, but I'm gonna flap disc it down smooth, and then I'm going well smooth-ish, and then I'm going to tape off right here, and I'm gonna tape off right here. Cover that, and then I'm gonna re-spray paint this red. So that's going to be solid, nice and neat, abrupt lines. Same deal over here, but to make sure that this is upright. Now I may have to bend it, and let's say I'm having too much trouble, I can always cut the welds. I can cut it off, re-weld it, and do something else. But what I'm gonna try to do is weld it how I have it. So what I'm going to do is I put the front back on. Let me show you down here. Thank you for that like. Christian, all right. Christian, what kind of car do you have? Put it in the comments. I'm going to put the muffler here. You see where it stops, where I marked where it stops? Well, I'm also going to put a line going horizontal on the pipe and over the glass pack muffler. If I do that, when I'm welding, if the two lines line up, horizontal and vertical, I know that it's in the shape it needs to be when it's in place. So I don't have to worry about welding it and it's not at the right bends. So that's what I'm putting these back on for. That means I'm gonna have to get the jack stands to hold the rest of it. These are, if you look at our old videos or other videos, these are our brackets we made. These are the brackets we bought. So we just pretty much copied those. And when I do that horizontal line, that's gonna let me know everything is straight. When I get it, when I get it up here to weld. You got an SUV? What kind of SUV, bro? Had a few SUVs. I had some Escalades. Had two Escalades. Right now I drive a Range Rover. I guess that's an SUV too. But this is where we're getting at. So we get that horizontal line on there. We're going to take that piece off, put that piece up here, line it up, tack weld it, test fit it, put it back on, weld it, do the same thing we did down here. And we should be ready to go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you guys on the stand and I'm gonna get going and let you watch me. And if you got any questions, put it in the comments. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys know what we're working on. I'm not going to assume that you do. Still, 1964 Chevy Impala. Finishing it off. We got Continental kit coming. All this done at home, not in a pro shop. All this is done at home. So that's what this channel is for. This channel is for the do-it-yourself guys, weekend warriors. It's 3-car garage. Nothing crazy. No lifts. No nothing. So when we lift, we use the engine lifts when we lift. So I'm gonna get to work. So you guys check me out. See what's going on. I'm gonna get a jack stand to hold up the rest of this jack stand is gonna hold up the rest of the exhaust when I mark it off. And once I mark it off, oh, let me show you guys the trunk. Now, hit me in. Oh, thank you, Carl. What kind of ride you got, Carl? Now, usually you put Phillips 76 balls on your ride if you're from LA. I'm not from LA. Okay, that's number one. But the guy who taught me how to do this is from South Central. Now, there's a car dealership called Felix Chevrolet in LA. And it's so popular. Everybody puts the Felix Chevrolet. You can look it up on the old car, especially Chevy people. They put the Felix Chevrolet license plate covers on their car. And Felix the cat is something you'll see real big around old school Chevys. So with me having the cruiser skirt coming, I'm putting the Felix the cat, the Felix Chevrolet license plate on there. But a guy who has a convertible 64 gave me these, and I've never seen these. It's Felix the cat antenna toppers. And Wayne told me to take them off. Put in the comments, should I leave the Felix the cat on there just to keep the car unexpected, to keep the car? Did the duals, and check it out. I could have just left this all chrome, but I didn't. Or I could have did it gold, or I could have just did it. I don't know if the camera's really picking that up, but it's etched like my door handles. See that? I doubled it up. Keep the Felix. All right, Cheryl. Thanks. I think I'm gonna keep the Felix. I haven't seen anybody really rocking those. And then, of course, I went with the blinds. I had to do those. But, oh, yeah, the trunk. Everything in here I cut and upholstered. I haven't put in the carpet yet. You see what these little cardboard angles are for. As you see it in place on the other side, I'm going to put one down here. That's the I had put some foam over it, glue it down, put some vinyl, this vinyl that's right here, standing up against the wall. Put that I'm gonna cover them in vinyl, and as you see up under it, it's a little space. That's where the light is gonna come from. So I have a little light shooting in. I got some chrome. I'm gonna line the engine with. I'm sorry, the trunk with. This sticky chrome. It's over there on the wall, right here. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. I mean, that's the beauty about making all of this stuff. If it don't work, just take it off and redo it. But that's what we're gonna do. So, man, why? Oh, you did a good job on cosmetics. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. I learned from some guys that will hurt you with these cars. Now, I'm going to. Oh, check this out. I was telling you that this is etched. This is etched. This is etched. I love this. You don't see too many people with that. Um, and I didn't etch everything. I didn't go nuts. I etched here, etched down the side, etched the back of the mirror. Oh, and back of that mirror. So you just want to do a touch here and there. You don't want to go overboard. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, the stuff is done at home. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. these floor mats came with my Mercedes. So these are not the ones that's gonna go here. I'm gonna get some black ones that say uh, SS Impala. But what I caught was I was gonna just go gray and white, but the black pulls in the speakers, the pedals, because the pedals are gonna be black, the SS logos. So I think I'm gonna go black. I think I'm gonna go black. See the SS on the door over there, and the black dots on the die. So I got the white, black, gray, chrome, gold. It's all working. So I'm gonna. Oh, thank you, Rico. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Impala. Them things are like $250 though, but I think I'm gonna go with that. I like how the dice are working though. A lot of people don't like my dice. I got the hanging dice. I got the die for the shifter, and I got the dice in the back seat. You know, we'll see. It's something I thought was cute. If I don't, I'll just take it out. But I'm feeling it. But let me get back to what we were doing, which is our exhaust. So let's get this deal marked. I'm gonna try to put you guys down here. I was gonna put you up here on this stand and just let you kind of see me working. I guess I could do either one. How about this? Get this out your way. And my wife is having a little trouble. Oh, I'm charging my battery. I couldn't lift my car. So as you notice, my car's on rollers. Just because once you get that motor in there, this thing is heavy to push. And my garage is on a decline. So pushing it back in the deal is still at an angle and it's real hard to move. So put it on the rollers and I just lifted up the air. I didn't put hydraulics on this one. The 62 convertible we're going to do next is going to have hydraulics. So I just lifted the airbags and I got a pretty good clearance. So, but when I tried to lift my airbags, it was kind of low. So you know what? I'm charging, putting a little charge on the battery. See how we doing. I'm gonna I don't know. Let's go. I'm holding you guys up talking crap. You guys don't want to hear this. I guess I did a bad. I should have did this sideways, but uh-oh. All right. Oops. I guess I got to turn you this way. All right. So you guys hang in. I'm gonna be over here. I hope you can hear me, but I'm gonna do the deal I told you with. I'm gonna slide this on and mark it horizontally, so we'll know when these two line up. As this, we know what angle to have it at when we're welding, and it should weld in the right place. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna still be real careful with these because they're red. I don't want them scratched up because under my car is really, really nice. At least it is to me. Definitely better than average. In fact, I'll show you up under the car. Okay, let me get down here. So I'm going to not just bang this all over the floor. Give me a little carpet. And now the polished metal, I ain't gonna worry about that. But the red part, we're not gonna scratch that. And I'm gonna take this U-bolt. It's a U-bolt down here. Forget it, I'm gonna bring you guys down here. I hope you can see. Well, I may not have to do that. Let me see. All right. All right, let me see what you guys can see. All right, well, it's not bad. I'm gonna hit you with a little light. You tell me. I think we've gone over our 30 minutes. All right, here we go. Let there be lightning. All right, got a little light going on. And I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna open up this U-bolt, slide it on, and then just need that jack stand to the back. So I'm gonna shoot this light this way. It's just two bolts on the back of this U-bolt. Pull the U-bolt out, and this is what holds on. So we made a bracket, and this is what holds on the pipe. We put okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Get our two nuts back. All right. Get our nuts on. Okay. And great. That rolled all the way under the car. Okay. Okay. Now, what did I do? Oh, okay, here it is. A jack stand will help us remember exactly where this is supposed to go. I don't quite have enough clearance to do what I'm trying to do. What I'm doing is I'm tightening up the U-bolt where it's so tight that it's holding the entire pipe up, because I'm not getting all right, well, that goes there. All right, I can show you guys what I'm doing. I hope you guys are still with me. Show you what I was doing. All right, guys, this is what we're doing. All right, you see this line right here? That tells me I got to push this forward, because it should meet up to this line. And you see where that's hanging down? I need to get that in place so I'll know this will rotate. And when this rotates up, watch the back. I'm gonna turn this like this. I'm gonna turn it. Now watch what happens when I turn it. You see that? So when it's in this position, I gotta mark it. And I'm gonna mark from the silver pipe to the red pipe. And that will show me that it's in the pipe, the back pipe is in the upright position. And then that way when I weld it, it'll be right. But the first thing I'm gonna have to do is push it equal to this line. Now, what I'm gonna show you back here is what's going on back here. Why is this necessary? This pipe, see that? That's a bushing. That bushing lines up with that hole. Can't see my finger. This bushing has a hole in it, and it lines up with this hole. So that's what I'm gonna use that zip tie on. It's like a T. You put the T up in there, and then use just basically zip tie it, but it's a button as opposed to the regular round zip tie, and it should pin it. And if it don't, I'll think of something else. What I don't like is I've scratched up the bottom of the car. So after all this happens, I'm going to all this where you see scratched up paint, your rag can't be like that. See that? Your rag can't be like that. Because, if you check it out, I got colors under here and I want them vibrant. Like my drive shaft, that wasn't an accident. Solid white bottom. And this car's been sitting a while, so it's now. But when I clean this car, I'll clean the top and bottom, just in case. I want to put a couple of mirrors under it or something. This is not show quality, but, community shows. Definitely a better than average car. So that's what we're trying to make sure is in place. Who is that saying hello? My eyes are not good. But hello. Put in the link what kind of car you have. So really I can just push this with my foot. But the main thing you're gonna have to do is make sure that this is pushed up to the line. All right. I'm gonna set you guys right here by the light. see what I'm doing. I hope you don't fall. If you fall, forgive me. But I'm gonna try to slide you guys up. See that? Okay, that's of paramount importance. And then I have it turned here. So now all I need to do right now is go this way. But of course I didn't put my marker in my pocket, so I'm gonna have to get back up and turn it again. So you guys hold on. All right, hope you guys are still with me. Now, when you think about how much you pay, think I could have paid like $2,000 to get this done. But look at how much I'm learning and how many cars I'm gonna do in the future. This is actually better for me. I need to figure out how to get this to hold. Oh, that's gonna hold it when I get that. Okay. You see it pull back? So when it's tucked properly, this is the line. All right. Okay. All right. And it doesn't even have to be a perfect line. You know what I mean? Just something to line up. I don't like that though. Okay. Now, I can figure this the rest of the way out. Now, something I want to show you guys. This pipe is held on to the manifold by 3 bolts. We put one U-bolt here to hold it in place, another U-bolt here to hold it in place, and then we're going to have that zip tie on the back. We want it up like that. I might have to figure out something. That zip tie should do it, but I don't like how loose this is. It's holding in place, but it's not locked. So it's something I haven't done right with this bracket. It's here, but it's turning too easily. This one's a lot more firm. So we're gonna make an adjustment with that. But what we needed to do was this, so we can take this loose. I'm gonna take you guys, put you guys back over here. Yeah, put guys back over here, and let me see if I can free the dumb. All right. And if you just do this little by little, it's not so intimidating. And you'll have more confidence in taking on these type of projects. So sometimes you just put stuff in place and leave it, bolt it in, leave it, mark it up, leave it, and just keep doing a little bit at a time as opposed to trying to do it all together. That was a mistake I made in the beginning. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out. And don't be lazy. If you know it's a step you need to take, don't skip that step. Okay, sorry about that. Don't skip this step. Do what needs to be done. Lift you guys up. All right. Well, my shoe came off. Like my shoe back, please. Then what I need to do is the same thing to the passenger side. I'm not going to make you guys watch that. I'm going to take off I'm going to unscrew this pipe from the manifold and show you how I'm going to line up the pipes for welding. And then we can probably call it in. I mean, we're 2 minutes, 3 minutes over. I told you I was going to give you 30 minutes. I'm going to unscrew this pipe. Should take all of 2 seconds. And show you how it lines up. And you don't have to watch me weld. I'm sure you guys have seen much better welding. So, put this up here. I'm going to unscrew this. This is only 3 bolts on the bottom of the manifold. So, unless I run into some problems, you can see how easy this can be. You know, just be ready for it to be hard, you know. Okay, wait a minute. I forgot it's a U-bolt under here. I gotta take the front U-bolt loose too. Ow. Good job. That easy. Actually took 5 nuts off. And my hat. The hat was unintentional. Hat actually stuck to the carpet. I shouldn't be working in this hat. This is my Grinch hat. I'm gonna wash my hat. And remember those lines? So when I weld, oh no. So now when I weld it, I just turn it. Now I know it's in position that it should be on the car. Now what I'm gonna do before I weld it all the way, I'm just gonna put a couple of tacks. Tack welds are just little spot welds, and that's easier to cut. So I'm gonna tack weld it, test fit it again, make sure it's right. Then once it's right, go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and weld it in. So here's the full exhaust that we're gonna do. Gonna put a couple of tacks on it, and I'm not gonna bore you guys with watching me tack. In fact, my wife is home. She just got home not too long ago. She's a nurse, so she needs her feet rubbed because she's on her feet. I've been off for weeks, so I'm not gonna be the selfish husband. Let me see how this battery's doing. Oh, okay. Hopefully our battery is charged. So when I do feel like coming in, oh, I didn't give you guys any of the motor. You guys want to see the motor? Let me see. Yeah, the whole deal's been done. That's the motor. One thing I like, I did the inner fender wells the same color as the engine block. But check this out. Look at the outer fender well. Matches the car. That was more difficult than I actually thought it was going to be. So I two-toned them. Now, some people get real fancy and chrome these. Chrome's really hard. Chrome is hard to keep up. When it gets hot, it turns yellow. But to his own. And you see, I'm still working with that chrome, white and black in here, just like I'm working with it on the interior, chrome, white and black, chrome, white and black. But I threw that traditional Chevy block color, that red orange color. I threw that in there, and I think it's a successful transition. I like it. You're not gonna see this kind of detail in a lot of cars, especially at the level of where we are. Just weekend warriors. I already know when I take this car out, it's gonna get some respect, even with the stuff on here that I know needs to be better. The grill. The grill is etched too. I said I didn't go nuts. Everything is not etched. And like I said, there's some more chrome I'm putting on here. I'm gonna put chrome right here. Those two pieces, straight chrome. I'm not going nuts where everything has to be etched. If I did do something etched in here, it'll probably be the battery cover and the carburetor cover. That might be etched, but I'm not going super nuts with it. And I gotta quit spending money on this car too. So, because I got a whole new 62 that looks like trash. I gotta cut the top off of it. Blah blah blah. I don't have to cut the top off it. I want to. Because I got a convertible I'm gonna cut up and make one car. But let's get our battery charger out of the way because it seems like our battery is charged. Got our flap disc ready. So maybe once the wife goes to sleep, I'll come back in go live again, and we'll polish all this. Well, not polish, but we're gonna knock all of this down, smooth it out, and I mean it's supposed to be welded right there, so I'm not worried about it looking like smooth as that. Actually, if it weren't for a shame, I could tape it off and paint it like it is. But I mean, it's under the car. You know what I'm saying? It's not a show car. You know, like a top level show car. You know, it's not a SEMA car, by any stretch of the imagination, but definitely, definitely a really, really nice car. I think this car would probably go low 100s, 102, 104, 105, somewhere in there, which I'd be good with that. But again, I'm leaving these for my kids. I'm not selling them. Um, I am starting to think about doing cars for other people though. But yeah, this thing is a monster. Check out the gold moons. So you see the gold touching in different places. You got it here. The motor emblem, knuckle guard, rear Impala. The word Impala is gold. I don't have any gold on the back of the car. I got to think about that. Um, uh, gold, gold, gold hinges. You probably see the hook better on this side. Gold hooks. So not enough gold where it looks gaudy, but just enough to pop it out. Same thing with the. I did the same thing with the etching. Uh, at the Dayton's. Well, guys, leave it in the comments what kind of cars you guys got, and I will touch this up. Okay. Check it out. You see, I'm gonna come by with the grinder, and I'm gonna take this down to bare metal, because when you're welding, you want bare metal to bare metal, and for that matter, if you're cutting. I got my new plasma cutter. Probably end up getting a Lincoln plasma cutter when I really get good with it. But this was a gift, so hey man, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. So a free plasma cutter is a good plasma cutter. So make sure you guys join the channel. No charge, nothing like that. We don't we don't. The channel's not monetized. This is just everybody working together. We get monetized, we'll do bigger things. But right now, we're just hanging out, talking about cars, giving you some ideas. You can guys give me ideas. I will tell you where I'm stuck. I'll show you where I mess up. You tell me. So I will see you guys. I'll probably be on later on tonight, but come back, check out the channel, check out the other videos. Take it easy.